Hello, welcome aboard. It's Walter here, and I have something for you. So when you start surfing, by the way, if you enjoy what we're talking about here and you find it useful, you may be interested in the free class at nakedtrainingclass.com. It'll show you 3 ways for building an account quickly. So that may be of interest to you. You don't have to put in your email or opt in or anything. Just go there and check out the class. I think you'll find it quite useful. Now, what I want to talk about here are losses and this idea of why or when. Sometimes what happens as a trader is I'll have a loss, a trading loss, and I'll say, why did that happen? Did I do something wrong here? What did I do wrong? What can I change to make it better? I spent years and years making, and maybe you've run into a similar thing where you're trying to figure out why am I having these losses? And instead, I think what we should be looking at is when. And I'll explain that in just a moment. But the parallel to this and why this is so interesting, it just occurred to me that when people are, I'm on holidays now and I've met some friends that are trying to learn how to surf and stuff like that. And a lot of what comes up, the frustrations when you're trying to learn how to ride a surfboard, the frustrations are that you don't, you want to know, when am I going to start standing up, start riding the wave? When? When is this going to happen? But really, what you should be asking yourself is, when are you going to learn how to read waves? Because once you can read waves and understand what a wave looks like when it's a swell, when it's just about to break, when it's holding up but it's not going to break, all of those things that you need to have under control so that you can paddle for and catch a wave, and you can catch it early. There's only a limited amount of time you have between catching the wave and being able to jump up on your feet before everything goes pear-shaped. I know you didn't come here to talk about surfing, but if you want to get in the naked on demand, anytime you want to watch it, just go down to nakedtradingclass.com. All right, so why do we say why, and should we instead say when we have losing trades? I think we should, and here's why I think this is true. If you say, why did I have that losing trade? That suggests that you did something wrong, that you need to change something. That may not be the case. Instead, if you ask when and say, when will I start to have more winners? When will I start making money? When will these losses that I'm having right now be recovered and covered up by wins? Then that's a completely different story. And this is why I believe a lot of traders get into trouble. I did over 4 years of this, trying to figure out. So I'm not like sitting here on my throne saying, oh, you should do this or whatever. I'm just saying it's a very typical thing to ask, why am I losing? When instead we should say, well, when will things change? And typically what happens if you trade a very high reward to risk ratio strategy, which are kind of my favorites, by the way, then what will happen is you will have a lower win rate. You will have a lot of losers in a row, but occasionally you get some really sweet, fat winners that cover up all the losses. And if you use one of the 3 techniques that are in the Naked Trading class, right here, or up here, there's a link, the free class where you can just watch it at any time you want, you will see a drastic improvement, I believe. So go ahead and check it out. I hope that it helps. And next time we have a loss, as long as we're doing everything we should do, as long as we're following our rules, there's really no reason to ask why. It's just bad luck. You have a losing trade or a sequence of losing trades, it's just bad luck. But when is the more important question. When will things start recovering? When will the winners come in and basically wipe out the losers? So I hope that you find this helpful. If you do, I'd go down to Naked Trading class and have a look at that right about the there. And we'll see you in the next video. See ya. Bye.